So I want to talk to you about your card game.
Okay.
Well, it's not really a card game. It's a conversation prompter.
Yeah.
Which I love because I am always ready to disrupt the evening with a
With deep conversation.
A deep conversation, yes.
Yeah.
I have a joke. There's this clip online about it's like their family is visiting like Buckingham Palace and they're just like taking a picture and one of the family members runs in and starts talking about this institution and all of the things that they have done wrong to society. And like, that's me. I'm always going to bring up like some politics. Or like, did you know that so-and-so actually murdered? But it usually lends to like a really interesting conversation.
Yes.
So one, how did you choose the questions? Well, tell us the bigger thing. Cause you've been curating these questions over your career.
Well, first of all, everybody needs a joy at their dinner party. Ugh. Because I
am a great middler.
You know?
I can middle very well. Do you watch Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a great middler.
This card game came because I was working at a job that I thought was my dream job. And I hated it. I would like break out into hives and cry in the bathroom at lunch. And one day I was at the gas station after working like 16 hours and I called my mom. And I was like, I don't think I can do this anymore. And she was like, well, isn't this everything you wanted? What do you mean? And I was like, no, like this is not for me. And she was like, well, I think you should quit. Like, wouldn't you be so pissed that if you got hit by a bus, that you spent your last day at that office in Burbank with no windows?
Yep.
And I was like, yes, I would. I would be really pissed. So I quit. And I was, really anxious about money because it's not like I had a backup plan. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I guess I'm gonna have to like babysit or like do whatever I have to do to make ends meet. And I decided to take myself to grad school during that time because there's no like schooling for what we do. Like you technically could go enroll at USC, but like it's better to just go do the thing.
100%.
So I started putting together questions that I wanted to ask people that I wanted to interview. Like if I got to interview Oprah, what was I going to ask? If I got to interview Michael Jordan, what was I going to ask? And I had a list eventually of like 1,000 questions. And around this time, because I was unemployed, I have more time on my hands. And I looked at those questions one day and I was like, I've never asked myself one question. I ask other people questions for a living. This is kind of embarrassing. I don't even know me. And why have I not been asking myself questions? And this is before I ever went to therapy. So like PSA, pre-self-actualization. And I was like, I'm going to ask myself like 5 questions a day.
Okay.
So I went through the list and I swear to God, I'm not lying. After about like 2 weeks of doing this, people were like magnets to me because I would go out into the world and I was practiced at asking questions because like asking questions is literally just a practice. And so I'd be out at dinner and I'd have like something really interesting to ask, or I'd be on the phone with my parents and like had something really interesting to ask. And people were like drawn to me. And I was like, oh, this is a superpower. Like I'm 5'1". You're shockingly little.
Yeah,
I thought you were much taller.
No, we're the same.
We are not meant to be in the WNBA. That's not going to happen for us.
It was a dream at some time. And then I stopped growing in like 7th grade. So
yeah. It's just not going to happen.
Mm-mm. It's not in our futures.
It's not in our futures, but like everybody can tap into the power of questions. And when I look at like the most successful companies in America, Google, Apple, they're actually all the CEOs have talked about the power of questions. Apple uses the Socratic method, which is answering a question with a question. Google, Eric Schmidt said, we are a company built on questions, not answers. It's just, what's his name? Brian Grazer, like epic, legendary producer. He wrote a book called The Curious Mind about how curiosity has fueled every great thing he's ever done. And like, I think sometimes people look at curiosity as nosiness, so we need to rebrand it.
Yeah, 100%. Well, I think it depends on what you're curious about. Like if you're curious about someone else's sex life,
yes.
like you're nosy, you're not curious. There's a big difference. But you say that all these CEOs and powerful people, I try to tell people all the time, like when you spend time around incredibly successful people, the currency is information. I don't even think that that's like a revelation anymore. Like,
Yeah.
hello, the most successful people in the world continue to stay successful because they share the information only with the other successful people. Like, the gatekeeping for information is the thing. It's actually like illegal in some cases. So like, that's the point. Really successful people are always asking questions. They always want to know more because information really turns into the highest level of currency.
That's so well said. I never have actually even thought about it that way. You're right. And I think that it sometimes can feel intimidating, like you don't know what to ask, or if it's like weird to ask something deep. And so
it's also a sign of intelligence that you're curious.
Yes, I agree. But when you're younger, I think like you don't know that. You think it comes off as like naive and you want to seem like you're interesting, but like the most interesting thing is to be interested.
Yes. And youth is wasted on the young. We always thought we knew. You think you know everything, and generally speaking, if you are an evolving person, the older you get, you realize how little you know.
Yeah, I remember I woke up one day and realized I know nothing.
I remember that day too.
Yeah.
It changed my life. I literally woke up and I was like, oh, I don't know shit. I'm done. If someone knows more than me, I'm asking them how to do it. I'm doing whatever it is that they say. Like I am an advice receiver now. Like for years, I was the biggest pain in the ass in the world. I'm sure I wasted plenty of great advice being
so
a
funny.
pain in the ass young person. And I literally remember the day that I was like, nope, I got it. This is not,
what happened?
I'm going to receive. I think I just like hit rock bottom, and I was able to receive the most important piece of advice I've ever received. I've told the story many times, but it's really about focusing your energy, like I mentioned earlier. And I actually like felt the gravity of the advice I was getting for the first time. And I was like, oh, like I've been doing this wrong. Like there are people who know more than me, and I don't know everything. I do not know how to do everything. I am not prepared for the things that I want to accomplish. And I need to start listening to people when they're like, don't fucking do that.
Wow.
Now, I still don't listen to everybody, obviously. I'm still working on this craft. But it is important to know that you don't know things, because it's just like that is a sign of intelligence, that you know you have more to learn.
Yeah, agreed. Although I think to your credit, like you do have to listen to yourself too.
There's a balance of it for sure. And you should only be taking advice from people that genuinely care about you.
Yeah.
Or who genuinely have nothing to gain from pointing you in a certain direction and are, qualified. Don't get all your information off TikTok.
Or ChatGPT.
Or anywhere on the internet, honestly. Except for us. We always know what we're talking about. Okay, so let's do a couple questions.
Except for too personal.
Yeah.
Okay, here, you start.
All right.
And it's kind of like tarot. Like I think you pick the card that you're meant to
grab?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll be a little bit more creative than the first one then.
The first one's probably the instruction card.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, this is up. You're right. You spoke it up. Look at this.
Uh-oh, I'm scared.
What ordinary moment throughout your day brings you great joy? Look at that.
That's very cool.
Okay, so I'll ask you first and then I'll answer. What ordinary moment throughout your day brings you great joy?
My coffee every single time. I like go to bed thinking about my coffee the next day.
Are you like, do you make an elaborate coffee, or is it like a simple?
No, I actually spend like a millennial $5.50 at a coffee shop because it gets me out of the house. I really don't like to leave my apartment. So it gets me out of the house and then I can be out.
Okay.
Yeah. How about you?
I like that. What ordinary moment throughout? I would say my showers. I am a big shower person. I like a scalding lobster shower. And
wait, really? Why?
Do you take cold showers? Are you a serial killer?
No, I don't take cold, but I don't want a scalding hot shower.
Yeah, I want my skin to like be red when I get out of the shower.
Whoa.
Yeah, the whole place has to be steamed. But like I also do just a lot of thinking in the shower.
Okay.
I practice any conversation I need to do that is like making me uncomfortable. It's just like like I do it in the morning when I wake up, so it helps me wake up, but it's also like it's just like my like focus time.
Yeah. Do you like a bench in your shower? Ideally.
I don't want to get a bench in my shower because I don't want to encourage any extra activities. You know, guys know how I feel about shower activities. Although I probably should because I can steam in there.
I just feel like it's so nice to shave your legs with a bench.
It is helpful. It is helpful. And as a recent shower faller, actually, I'm gonna order one when I leave here.
Wait,
You're already
what?
talking me into it. Yeah, I mean, it was a moment of me realizing my age. I was in I'm not gonna say where I was, but I was on vacation and I slipped and fell in the shower and it was a disaster.
Oh my God.
And I was like,
That's
have you ever fallen in the shower?
Yes, it's scary.
It's terrifying. I'm like, I understand how people die.
Totally.
You
I've
can ne-
fallen and I can't get up is
You
real.
can't catch yourself. Like there's
Yeah.
nothing. I was like pulling on things, pulled the shower curtain down. It's like laying, the water's coming on top of me. I've told the story before, but it's
I'm
like,
so sorry.
It's not great. I mean, I lived, thankfully, but it was not,
Were your knees and your elbows okay?
No, I was real fucked up actually.
Oh.
I just laid there for like 5 minutes.
Poor
Okay, wait.
you.
All right, so I'll pull another one.
Okay, yeah.
This is fun. This is a great game.
Thank you.
You have to go and get this. All right. Okay. What's something kind someone has done for you that left an impact on you?
Ooh. Okay. This is a weird answer to this question, but I was dating somebody and he was really wrong for me.
Mm-hmm.
And no one said anything. Not my parents, not any of my friends. And my one friend, Julia, I'll give her a shout out from college, came to me one day. We were walking on a Sunday and she was like, D, something's off. Like you can't be with him. And I was
That's so risky as a friend.
So risky. And I was so grateful to her. I tell her every time I see her, like, I so appreciated her honesty.
That is a real risk as a friend. That's a good friend.
A really good friend. And it was so kind. Because it could have gone sideways, right?
Yeah, or you could have got super mad at her or like told her she's jealous or like all kinds of wild stuff. Yeah, I'm not that good of a friend.
Yeah.
I am not dabbling. No. Every time I've done that, it's backfired tremendously. So my friends have to make their own bad decisions.
Yeah.
That's a good friend.
Yeah.
Something kind. Wait, I want to read it properly again. I like put it back in the stack. I think I put it in the right place. Something kind someone has done for you that left an impact on you. I feel like people do a lot of kind things for me, which I'm really grateful for. Actually, I have a friend's, I'll give him a shout out also, Bo, sent me a great book recently to read. It's called The Second Mountain. You know that book?
David Brooks.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
It's a really great book. And it's about really finding your purpose, finding your flow state, and what like will motivate you throughout your life that fulfills you, not just like pays your bills, or checks boxes. So it's a great book, and that was a very, very kind thing.
That is so kind.